Good morning, everyone, and welcome back to the podcast. My name is Heather Doran. I am a guest host this week for the podcast, and I do want to apologize. I actually did miss the Monday edition. I overcommitted myself, as you know, we all do, and I am on vacation this week with my family, and I was like, it's okay, I can do it. And we ended up getting in late on Sunday and all that stuff happened. So that's what's going on with me. I am in Michigan this week and I'm visiting family. My husband's mother is getting married today. They're just going to do like a courthouse thing, and she wanted her baby boy here. So we are back up here in Michigan, and I'm getting ready to go have breakfast with my grandma. So I figured I'd pop on here really quickly and say a couple things and just kind of check in and let you guys know what's going on with me. I did pull a card for you guys today, and because I've had a lot of things going on in my head about what I want to talk about. I just haven't made it that far yet. So today I pulled a card for you guys, and the card said F fear. So basically forget fear, which is what Melissa says. It will lie to your face. And so I feel like, I asked the cards, like, what does the collective need to hear? What is something that that you guys need to hear today? And it was fear, around fear, like just really to think about fear. And I think sometimes we get into this place where we think that fear is something that we can actually just be fearless. But I believe that fear is there for a reason, and I think that fear is not something that really ever goes away. It's always something that's there. We're always going to have it, but we just have to learn how to deal with it and really to quiet fear. So a lot of times, fear is just there because that was a phone call coming in. Let's see. Are we still recording? Yes, we are. Fear is just there to keep us safe. Think about our, million-year-old brain in there, and fear is there to remind us of all of the things out there that could potentially hurt us. It's, the big bear, the big woolly mammoth, all the things out into nature that can hurt us. And so fear is there to keep us protected. And so our brain is actually wired to remember the past. So it's there to remind us what's going on from the past. So if we had a situation in the past, our fear is going to come in and say, oh, well, wait a second, when you try to do that last time, that didn't really work out. Or, hey, that's, last time you tried to do this other like baby thing, and this is a little bit bigger, and this is scarier, and all that stuff. And that's where fear comes in. When I was doing coaching last year with a lady, I actually named my fear. I gave my fear a name. We named him Fred, and I actually talked to Fred. I actually had conversations with Fred to where I would talk to him and say, like, okay, what exactly is going on? Like, where are you coming from? Like, I'm wanting to do this thing, but Fred is coming in and saying, well, hold on a second, let's pump the brakes. And what I have to do, and I believe a lot of you have to do, is you have to talk to it and really find out why it's coming in. Is it coming in to protect you from something potentially dangerous? So, for example, going live on Facebook. Is going live on Facebook dangerous? No, probably not. Is talking to a new prospect dangerous? Not if you're just chatting with them online. No, that's not really dangerous. That's not really a harmful thing. Is talking to your boss about getting a raise, is that dangerous? No. I mean, what is he going to say? No. So we have to think about things in the context of where is this fear coming from? And is it trying to protect us from something that's actually dangerous, or is it trying to protect us from something because it's new? So our brain doesn't like things that are new. It doesn't like to come in and say, this is new and we're going to figure this out and we're going to do all these things. Our brain doesn't like that because our brain doesn't know new. Our brain doesn't know what we're doing that's new. It's just like when I talked about the confidence thing the other day with, where you have to gain the confidence. I mean, fear is the same thing. Like, you have to gain the confidence around your fear of like knowing when your fear is something that you should listen to, where there could be, somebody, fearful, or something that you should be actually afraid of, where somebody could hurt you or harm you. But a lot of times, especially in our business or even our day-to-day lives, we want to do things and we want to try new things. And our fear comes in and says, whoa, 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 stop right there. Like, just hold the brakes. And so our brain is just wired to keep us safe and keep us there because it doesn't know new. And new is just not comfortable to our brain. It's not comfortable to us. But the only way that we're going to learn new things and we're going to get past this fearful feeling is to take micro baby steps towards things that we want. That's the only way that we're going to get past it. Because I don't believe that fearless exists. I think that fearless is a myth. It's a mirage that we constantly will look towards, but I don't think fearless exists. Fear is always going to be there. It's just we have to create a place where we can get past the fear, where we have to understand why is this happening, and then just go do the thing anyway, or just find a way that you can create a comfortable enough situation to get past that fear, to be able to go do the thing you want. Because really, a lot of the things that we want is on the other side of fear. The things that we want in our life is on the other side of fear. And fear is a mirage. It's just it lies to us because it thinks that it's keeping us safe, but it's really not. And so the message I have for you today is I want to encourage you to just figure out how to talk to the fear, figure out how to, find out why the fear is there, like what is exactly happening around this fear, and to go out there and go out there and go get it anyway. Like, go figure out how you can move forward even though the fear is there, even though the fear exists. How can you move towards this thing you want? How can you move past it enough to go get the thing you want? Because I'm telling you, like, everything you want is on the other side of that fear. If that is what you're experiencing, it's on the other side of that fear. And, it's easy for us to say, oh, just forget fear. But a lot of times, like, it just really comes within us to figure out how to get past it. And I think one of the ways you can get past it, I personally got past it, was really just talking to it and finding out exactly why it's there and where it's coming from. So that is the message that I have for you today. I hope this was helpful. Now, I normally do a Friday card pull in the group. I'm not going to be doing it this week because we're going to be on the road. And then I am going to come back and try to do a show for you for Thursday. If I don't, I immensely apologize. I have gotten my schedule all mixed up, but I will definitely be back for, other shows. And I am going to be starting my own podcast where I talk about a lot of these same things, and then a lot of these things around your finances, and really kind of what we can do to get past a lot of this stuff around our finances so that we really can move forward and live our best life. So I hope this was helpful. And again, if you guys haven't joined the Facebook group, definitely join. I will leave the information in the show notes. We are just building a beautiful community there, and I would just love to interact with you. And, at any time you guys want to send me a message on Facebook or you want to send me an email, please do that. I know a couple of you have reached out to me and you're like, oh my gosh, I'm sorry for bothering you or whatever. Dude, you guys are not bothering me. Like, you're not bothering me. I only answer my messages like when I can answer my messages or when I'm in the place to do it. And I have very good boundaries around my messages. And so please, just even if you wanted to say hi and just say like, hey, like I really enjoyed your show or whatever. I love getting those messages. They just warm my heart. I'm not doing this for any type of like compensation or whatever. I do this because I really enjoy it. And I really love to hear what you all have to say, and just that you guys like it's helping you guys, it's helping, and it's encouraging, and that is what keeps me doing this. I do this because I love doing it, because I love knowing that I'm helping support all of you. So please reach out. Like, I love it, and you are not bothering me, so do know that. I hope you all have a beautiful day, and I will chat with you soon.